Alright. We're live. A minute late or so, based on my start time, but not too bad. 2nd Avenue making a left. On 36th. Although somehow turning lost my horizon. Look at my horizon. It's all crooked. I think it'll self-correct eventually. Hopefully. Kevin, good morning. Ambrose, good morning. It seems to get better as the gimbal stays powered on longer. Lynn and Graham, good morning. Florian, good morning. David, good morning. Hopefully not that serious, Ambrose, you know. Less space, maybe. Mel DeBell, good morning. Fred Lewis, good morning. Norella's made it. You missed you on Monday. Good morning. Will I be able to do my little diagonal cross over here? Let's see. Bike coming. I can go right after the bike. Fast, though. Because the car started moving, but I still made it fine. See? Rob McGraw, good morning. Rogerio, good morning. Robert Ritchie, good morning. David W, good morning. You're in bed sleeping. Okay, good. That's a good reason. Like, seriously. Sleep always comes first. Sue, good morning. Robert T, good morning. Taxi cab seems to be all right today. Pigeon seems to think so too. Luke Bracey, glad you enjoy. And welcome to the live. Oof, migraine, those are no fun. Hopefully you slept it all off. Peter and the birds are here. Warren Buffett's 93rd birthday. Wow. And he's still pretty much active in all his investing stuff, right? Prince Ice, good morning. Guess you're going left. They have the most intricate sign for their wine store. That's because they stand behind the quality of services. They don't have to go wild on it. I've gotten more allergic to aspirin as time went on, interestingly. Just enough room. I made it. Damien C, good morning. Cross here I can, because no cars are coming. A caramel flavored koala. Swanky Lexer. Does he is he able to carry small things? Or like things that are delicate, or do they just crumble in his hands? Alexander Potapinkov, happy hump day. Dwayne says the year zipped on by. Yeah, things are moving faster and faster. It's like a ball rolling downhill, picking up speed and mass, like a snowball. We still lose the horizon on turns, interestingly enough, but it is what it is. There aren't actually that many hybrid gimbals. That's kind of what they call this one, where it can hold a smartphone and a bigger camera. I only like them because they support heavier payloads. Where have I been? It's probably because you have so much dense mass. Light bends around you, so you can't see everything as clearly. Moments slip away. Time dances in a whirlwind. Life's blink, and it's gone. That's kind of sad. No new updates on the house that does its decorations. Maybe they'll probably do something big for Halloween. I don't think they'll do anything big for Labor Day. Not much traffic right now. Things will pick up. This is also a pretty residential area, especially around Park Avenue. Well, until we get into like 40th Street. How was work over the weekend? It was fine. I have 2 potential sites I can work on the weekend, and the one I got this weekend is preferable for me. The other one tends to be busier, so it was not bad. And the horizon is still off. I don't know if I should reboot the gimbal. I'll give it a little more time. Sometimes when I first turn it on, the balancing isn't perfect because of the way my dongles work. Dongle. If your truck is overweight, how can you overcome that with like a permit? I didn't really understand. Maybe if a trucker is in the chat, maybe you could explain that. So like, what does that mean? My truck is carrying too much weight, but I have a permit, so it's okay. I think truckers are supposed to know the exact amount their truck weighs, right? So they can adjust accordingly. RJ's made it. Oh yeah, the time, I don't know if I start with time. Days have been shrinking because of the differences in the position of the Earth and the Sun. Well, mainly the Earth and its orbit. But yeah. So days will be shortening until December. And then they'll start getting longer minute by minute. That's just how it is. Elliot Brown, good morning. This must be serious work going on here if they're working at this hour. Oh, 2 weeks from today. Wow, man. We learned that that Mie's coming into New York also next month. I don't know that your trips will overlap. They may be overweight for the roads they're traveling on rather than too heavy for a truck. But then what does the permit do for you? I don't know. Like, who checks the permit and how do they know to check it? Unless there's a scale built in. All right. We don't have to go wild here. There was a hotline phone set up between White House and Kremlin. 60 years ago. Is that still active? Step over that. Make sure it doesn't kick it up as soon as I step over it. At the moment, this truck is gonna go right there, park right in front of the hydrant. But I want to cross right here. I want to check the progress of the JP Morgan Chase building. Norel, could you also put out your equivalent of social security number in the chat? Thank you. Kidding. Travis speaks hello. I can travel on the roads. Interesting. What if you're a small truck and you're overweight for your truck? I'm like a young kid just saying why to everything, which is, I think, a good thing. You always got to ask why. I'm sorry, your Australian prison identification number. Apologies, I should have known better. Is that what it's called? Oliver, good morning. Because yes, got it. Andrew, good morning. Stefan, good morning. It unloads the truck where it stands. That sounds like it causes a lot of trouble. Gerard Sedan, good morning. I guess I just don't understand the whole overweight permit. The roads can only afford a certain amount of weight, right? And if you can't go over it, you can't go over. What's a permit gonna do? Nothing. Maybe, I don't know. This is like when somebody who knows nothing about a topic is questioning it. I just need like a trucking 101. I forgot Sandy. Sorry, Sandy. Good morning. David, don't worry about it. Not everyone knows that we don't talk about it. Lynn has no sound. Well, I think everyone else does. That might be a local issue. Darby, good morning. As we get closer to the new JP Morgan Chase headquarters, you can see just how big it is. It's still going, although narrowing as it goes up. Stevich over the €3 super sticker. Thank you, Stefan, much appreciated. You've been supporting us for a long time, too. The secret answers of the trucking business. Maybe we'll ask Elaine later. Ambrose can answer all questions, but cannot speak to their accuracy. Oh, the answer's accuracy, not the question accuracy. Although I guess to get the right answers, you gotta ask the right questions. Bonjour, hello. Dwayne says, an invisible man asked another man a question. Can I be clear with you? No, but you can be transparent. Hup. Do I like Amelie the movie? I don't even know if I saw it. Bum, 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 bum. Susan Wilson, good morning. Light's not changing anytime soon, it looks like, but I hate walking down that narrow pathway, so I'll just wait a moment. Oh, there are like no cars coming. Yeah, let's go. There's nothing. In case I thought it was fibbing. David enjoys Slinkies. they're entertaining. I just I feel like we have shorter and shorter attention span these days, and with so much stimulus in the world, a kid might get bored from a Slinky very fast. There's some folks from Florida in the chat already, giving us some updates on the weather. I always take the same path. I think it's because I'm drawn to Hatsuhana. But we'll finally get to 5th Avenue after this point. Yes. And they're also busy at lunchtime. Like super busy. Elise, hello. For average, look out at Elliot. But I guess there's still a lot of other little things. The breadcrumbs determine the way back. No, David, no, they don't. It's technically not allowed, but it's not enforced. I just go by the simple rule of if it's safe and you're not in the way. All right, 5th Avenue. Very bright inside Club Monaco. I don't know what exactly that noise is. If it's construction, I don't know, because that building is completely dark. It sounds like one of those elevator alarms. I guess we'll cross. Ambrose has been hit by cars in the crosswalk only. Yeah, I mean, that's the one place you should be safe when crossing the street. Where's Times Square compared to where I am? Like that way a little bit. Not very far, but it is backtracking now. Here's Rockefeller, 30 Rock behind it. Nice trees. Oh, they took down that art piece. They'll probably put out something else. St. Patrick's over there. Toilet brush salesman has made it. Good morning. Tree. I've seen that video, Dwayne. That's a pretty seasoned video, I think. Been around. Lego store. I think they only sell Mega Blocks. Oh, Northwest Florida is the one getting hit. Interesting. On the Gulf side. We're on 51st. We just passed 51st Street and 5th Avenue. Dyson store. I think they have good products, but are just very expensive. Minus those headphones. I don't know that I can call that a good product. I think they were just trying to get some publicity via YouTube by making the tech reviewers review a bunch of weird stuff. So they'll go over and look at their other products and be like, huh. I thought I read in the past that Australia doesn't have like properly unlimited internet plans. Like you have bandwidth limitations for a month. Is that still the case? Some of the providers here do it too. Thankfully, Verizon Fios does not, and I think that's because they offer such a fast speed. I think they expect the people who buy it to use it, but then there's other providers that offer faster speeds. Anyway, Tyson vacuum sucks. That's the intention. Oh, the internet's good now? No more bandwidth limitations? Where are all the pedestrians? You know, I don't know. I don't see a single one. Oh, home is unlimited but not on telephones. Yeah, I mean, cell phones here are kind of similar. They all say unlimited, but it's got, it kind of, probably could have made that. It throttles after a certain amount of usage. C. Smith, good morning. I do not have a $4,000 vacuum cleaner. Although the Roborock's not that cheap either, and I've been preferring that to the Roomba recently because it does both mopping and vacuuming in one. iNature, hello. It just feels like it could rain too. I haven't checked the forecast for the day, but I'm always prepared. I have my umbrella. This truck is gonna go right. Nope, it's not. They slowed down. Nice. And up. $80 for Prince Ice a month with YouTube Premium for unlimited. Nice. Yeah, that's a good deal. Not bad, Twain, not bad. Thunderstorms predicted for 8 a.m. Okay, well, hopefully we'll be inside by then. I don't want to be sitting in soggy socks all morning today. Not like Friday. I mean, I guess I could always take off my shoes and socks, but I don't know anybody who wants to see that at work. Most home internet work through old phone copper wire. Maybe the slow ones. I think you could get what, up to like DSL speeds on a regular phone line? Then you gotta go either fiber optic or coaxial, I think, for faster. Michael says remote work is best work. Yeah, I think everyone has different feelings about it. Some folks might prefer going into the office, some folks might prefer hybrid. I think it all depends on the person. Sarah Reed, good morning. You get up to 100 bits per second. That's very slow. I remember our first internet was dial-up, and the modem we had was 2,400 bits per second. So like, remember when you had like 56.6K? Ours was 2.4K BPS. We connected right through America Online. Plaza Hotel's on my left. I guess they also have residences there. Anytime hotels offer apartments, like luxury ones, the maintenance tends to be super high because you're still kind of living in a hotel. But that's about all I know about it. I probably could have walked a little faster and made that light. Oh well. You guys only got cable where you are in 2020, Narelle? Wow. Do they have any fiber optic solutions in Australia? Just run, spin. Appreciate the subscription, thank you. Maybe Swanky meant bench press per second. Not bad. Not bad. Quake 2, oh man. Didn't they remake a bunch of those games? Didn't Quake 2 get remade with RTX lighting? Oh, Starfield, early access is about to happen. Tomorrow or Friday? Friday, I think. Up ahead, you can see how the food carts get placed. A van usually drives them up, unhitches, and then runs away. Storm's coming in an hour, says Nathan. Yeah, we're gonna hope to be out of it by then. Oh, they took down the art piece and they're putting up a new one, it seems. You heard it first, or something. Here's another one coming. Not sure where he's gonna end up, but they're moving. Gonna make my way. Looks like it's gonna be a crystal of sorts. I guess we'll find out more about it in the coming weeks. David's got the 1 gig tier. Down with hearts and samples. Another game you won't finish. Yeah, I'm curious about this this Starfield. I'm intrigued, but cautiously optimistic. Ambrose still has a home address. Wow. Looks dangerous for parachutists. Yeah, you don't want to parachute off the Plaza Hotel to this corner of Central Park. Seems a little sharp, that new art. Oh, Narelle's got the T-Mobile Unlimited SIM cards for the US. Oh, I think I have my Yahoo. I just got an email on my Gmail account from Yahoo saying, hey, if you want your Yahoo email account to still exist, you better log into it. Summer in NYC is always just hot and sticky. Temperatures improve in the fall. Yeah, we went straight from dial-up to cable with RCN. They were hanging out in the Stuytown lobbies in the late 90s. And I convinced my mom to get it. We didn't have cable TV yet either. So we got it all as a package. And the phone, I guess, back then was important too. Triple play, whatever they call it. But it was at the time where, like, I don't remember what the speeds were, but they weren't like guaranteed and they weren't capped. You can get very fast speeds and then things got a little too congested and things slowed down a lot. These days, you kind of get upset if you don't get your rated speeds more of the time. Oh, I remember like Net Zero and Juno, I think you like have advertisements and still dial in. 80.1 megabits a second. Well, at least that's enough to stream 4K. I think Netflix 4K doesn't even need that much, like 25. All right, what's going on in the Sea Lion area? Matt, glad you enjoyed that part. In the US, the government, I don't see them at all right now. I don't know if they're inside the little structure or on the back of it maybe. The waters are calm, so I'm not swimming. Yeah, there's definitely assistance programs for internet. I think with the government you can get like $30 off or like a $30 rebate a month for your internet plans. Wow, they have like a big grid of cubicles in there. I didn't know they had that much office space in this building to do that kind of stuff, but whatever. Ambrose has an AOL 8.0 CD just in case. Our first America Online was 2.0, but I think that was already outdated when we got it, and 2.5 was the new popular one. I mean, they're going to keep increasing the generations of wireless technology. Wi-Fi 7 is making its way around. I don't know if it's fully certified yet, but I think you could already get some routers with it. The problem with the Wi-Fi technology is that you can get the latest router, but all your old devices are not going to support the latest tech. Like, you can still connect to the Wi-Fi, but you're not going to see any of the benefits unless you have the tech that can also use that latest standard. But in the world of wireless mesh internet, I'd be curious, because then you could at least have a stronger mesh network infrastructure in your home. Because right now, mesh still sucks. Bottom line, you want wired access points wherever you can get them. Swank is in charge of picking up today. I mean, how far is the drive? What if you just walk it and carry her back? Turn it into an exercise. Starlink? I don't know. What is the deal with the current Starlink stuff? It's the satellites. No assistance for internet in Australia. Interesting. Wellington, hello. It's a 10-minute drive. Well, 10-minute drive could be like a 2-hour walk, depending. Windows 95, that vintage stuff, you should get it. Starlink's expensive. I mean, with a Starlink network, how much like the total capacity does it have for millions of users? I don't know. What is on my shoe? Did I step in something? No, it looks fine. I think it's just me not.
Ray.
Knowing what it was. Anyway. No saxophone man at this hour, if you mean that there's usually a person playing sax in this locale at the mall in Central Park. I got manual internet here. I got a guy named Google, and if I need to, I yell out, "Hey Google, what's the cheapest place to get some burgers?" And then run down, look around the neighborhood, look at the menus, come back up and let me know. Coil started with Windows XP. Yeah, our first computer had Windows 3.1 in the early 90s. It's an IBM 486 SX2. Jim, good morning. Steve wishes he had an Apple II computer. Now, if you have one of those, are they worth anything these days, or like is it being like an antique that's not as readily available worth anything? That's kind of cool, Dave. Over 100 megabits with satellite. Hey. Oh, I missed that. I didn't get the high five in time. Darn. I didn't react. I was thinking about Starlink. Well, Elon Musk probably doesn't need any more money, but he could definitely do everything with it that he wants. Rick wants me to walk south, see if I can catch the hurricane in Florida. But yeah, we could try. By the time we walk all the way down there, though, I think that it'll be done. We'll probably get the tropical storm passing over us if it's still going to go up the coast, unless it dissipates. I don't know its trajectory. I don't run. My other exercise is a lot of pull-ups, and then I do weighted vest stairs and push-ups. I used to do a little more, but I try to implement core into my pull-up work also by getting the legs involved. Andrea Stevens, good morning. I mean, it's still early. Fifth Avenue is going to explode in terms of people walking down it by midday. Like if you look at one of my Fifth Avenue walking videos that are not in the early pandemic, you'll see a lot more people. $44 billion, huh? Ooh, we have this view almost to ourselves. Not pretty much. Took advantage. Admiral Steve, good morning. Yep. I didn't realize there's like these non-biting midges that look very similar to mosquitoes, but they don't have a proboscis, and their front legs tend to like be very long and in front of their bodies. Interesting. I only recently learned about that. Open plumbing, I did not know that. Yeah, usually we have like the exercise crew around the fountain. Not so much today. All those old systems are valuable. Interesting. Susan Van, good morning. Ginkgo biloba, living fossil. There's a hose there. In terms of raw computing power, where do our cell phones lie in terms of desktop computers? Like, a flagship smartphone in 2023 is equivalent to a flagship desktop of what year? Like 2004? Does that question make sense? I don't know. Curious. You're gonna visit the Bethesda area in a row? Super early. Yeah, early is the time to go if you want a bunch of scenic photos, unless you have Magic Eraser. It only works so well when you gotta get rid of 100 people in the background. Well, the desktop now is way ahead, but in terms of computing power, like, a phone right now is definitely more powerful than raw computing power-wise than like a Pentium G or whatever, right? I'm talking about like, I know I'm talking about an apples to oranges comparison, but you still have like similar benchmarks you can run, but I'm just curious where cell phones lie modern day in comparison to older computers. It's like he wants to join the exercise group. Will he be okay in that one? That the group seems a lot more cardio focused. He's got so much powerful, dense muscle mass. I don't know how fast he'll be able to go. iPhone from today has much more computing power than a PC from 10 years ago. Aha. Okay, so my question did make sense. That's pretty much what I meant. There's our special creek. He doesn't do cardio. See, I knew I was right. It's like when you have the big guys fighting. They get gassed quickly because they have so much mass they gotta move around. Ethan Cortez with $1 super sticker. Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate the support. You can get some nice green hues for you in the water here. At least we got some running water over here, though. $1973 first cell phone. Aha. Darlene, good morning. Oh, that for sure, Steve. Like when you had the supercomputers back in the day that took up an entire room. I think even computers from the 90s are more powerful than those. Am I a bot? The prince is here. I am. Maybe. Candies crushed per minute. That's the new measure. Isn't light still determined like candle power? Interestingly enough. Or something. Spy Hunter. Yeah, what did the weather and Nightbot say? How humid is it? I'm the ramble, just rambling. I kind of know the path that I take to get out of here, but you can really wander around the ramble. You can QR code it. I guess you might get an audio guide here. Nice and green over here. That's referring to the water, of course, not the foliage or the leaves. Interestingly streaky. Look at this. That's interesting. All right, Billionaire's Row. Oh, the Moore's Law. S. Hutchinson enjoyed the boat on the water here. Yeah, I think you could even paddle your way over here into this area too. Oh, I found a friend. He doesn't know what to do. He's been like caught. There's a pipe over there. He's like looking at him. Don't you look where I'm going. He wants to go in that pipe, but he doesn't want me to know that he's going in that pipe. Oh, he went in the pipe. Interesting. We do use ChatGPT as to augment this tree. Humidity is 91%. All right, well, there it is. Oh, I only got mugged by 6 dwarves last night. Not happy. I guess happy to join in the fray. No pun intended. Anyway, we found a secret raccoon hideout. The underground network has been revealed. Their secrets have been exposed. Justin Miller, hello, good morning. Saying it was a raccoon. Haven't seen a raccoon live on stream in some time. We always assume it's because it has to be darker out, because they're nocturnal creatures. Jim Barrows, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Police activity here. But my goal is to get across when there's no speed bikes coming. Right now. Okay. Made it. PH, good morning. Yeah, I know it's algae, I just never saw it in that weird streaking formation. I don't know. Usually it's just either all green or splotchy green, but not like, I don't know, I'm not an expert on it. Still been watching How To with John Wilson. Still good. Very short. I mean, it's a short one though. It's almost over for me. 3 seasons, 6 episodes a season, I think. The main, one of the offices for the Central Park and Service is over there. Wonder what it's like inside. Not an algaeologist, that's right. Huh, it's kind of funny. Algaeologist. If I'd studied rocks, my first name would be Al. Last name would be geologist, but then I might also be studying algae. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Whew, that thing lets out a lot of smell, a lot of fumes. Sometimes you see raccoons on this tree, but it's been a while. Moon is here. Good morning. Super blue moon is coming. When is the biggest sighting of it happening? Nellie, hello. I feel like it needs to rain so that this humidity can drop down. It's very humid. Norwegian Viking is here, enjoying it. Supermoon's on the 30th. That's tonight. Hope it's not cloudy. We found the Guardians of the Galaxy member, Rocket Raccoon. To the right we go. Although Museum of Natural History is over there. Melbourne's also cloudy. No moon for you. Beggars a Walk, Sean is here. I just realized you haven't done a live in a while. I was thinking about it the other day. This humidity is it's getting me good. I don't know, hope I didn't like blow your cover. Probably make a left soon. Now you're gonna be singing the hamster dance in your sleep, and then my mission is accomplished. Well,
not a very fun way to spend your birthday.
I guess. Could be though. Sandy didn't really enjoy Guardians 3. I think it's fine enough for everyone. I didn't mind it. The Central Park has a few interesting things, including a couple of small waterfalls. I think 3 small waterfalls. Can you live stream the American Museum of Natural History? Do they get upset? How has Ahsoka been so far? Can't live stream, only take pictures? Aha. Ambrose knows the scoop. I'm assuming someone's tried. The garage. Very old school. Not even sure they use it as a garage. It looks like you could actually open all the doors. It's got enough hinges to make it happen. Manny Made Bagels and Walks a song? You know, Norell, I don't know. What did Mrs. Commuter suggest? Dim sum, I think. But you guys got that. Al Mayor's here. Supporting us as always generously with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Al Mayor. Appreciate it. As always, my friend. Thank you. Oh, is Damon here too? Good morning. But thank you once again, Al Mayor. I'm slowing down now with this humidity. Do they still make hatchback Mercedes like these, or is this just an older model? Oh, I'm in Tokyo. Good morning. Norell's up for anything. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, Norell, this is like the worst news I've gotten in the last couple of weeks. Like, the Outback Steakhouse on 23rd and 6th is closed permanently. So I don't know where to tell you to go now. I guess we could go to one in the Bronx or in Staten Island. They probably got those garage doors from here. Oh, this comes out pretty far here. Whoa. Still gonna be a martial arts thing here? Interesting. Well, this U-Haul's not in the way. Tommy Landry, hello. There are a few Australian restaurants in New York City, says Ambrose, but none of them are authentic like Outback Steakhouse. That's the problem. Thirsty Koala and Two Hands, Burke and Wills, but why isn't Outback Steakhouse on that list? Does Australia have a single Outback Steakhouse? If not, I know what I need to franchise. Bloomin' Onion's traditional. Michael, good morning. I think there's still a few others. That's only because I'm so tethered to here. It would be nice to untether and explore, given an opportunity, of course. I don't see cars. Oh, I see one coming, but I think by the time it gets to the corner, the light will have changed for the car, and my prediction has come true. Oh, there are 8 Outback Steakhouses left in Australia. I'm glad that if I ever go to Australia, I still have somewhere to eat. I was worried about that. Are there Argentinian steak houses? Yes, there are. For sure. Off the top of my head, I can't name one, but I know they exist here. Norell needs a 300 likes before we get to the mattress store. Otherwise, the stream will break down. Okay. It's like an elevated fire hydrant. Derek Jr. Good morning. Oh, the Wild Bird Fund lights are on. Usually they're off still at this hour. Hits and Giggles in New Zealand. Hello. I like that name. Outback has the same slogan as 25. What is their slogan, actually? I feel like I should know it, considering how much I use it for comedy. Mars and Worldwide Angel has made a good morning. Receding curbstones, eh? Traditional New York pizza across the street. Actually, isn't Domino's from like Michigan or something? Or Wisconsin? No rules, just right. That's the Outback slogan? That's interesting. I feel like I didn't know that at all. Like, I'm not even like, huh. I just couldn't remember it. It's just, huh. I'm gonna go on the outside of that. Yeah. Outback Steakhouse, now that's a steak. Just like Foster's. Australian for beer. Now see, that's a catchy slogan. Sunflowers. Wolfie McRobbie has made it. I don't know if I saw you earlier. I missed you before. A steak a la Oscar. I don't think I've had that. Wolfie and CJ are here. Very good. Very good. %, humidity now. We lost 1%. I don't feel it though. Fred is excited about Foster's. It's Australian for beer. Steak a la Oscar is steak with crab meat on top. Interesting. So it's kind of like a surf and turf. Getting close, Michael, getting close. Just a few blocks away. Prince Ice? I don't know. Is that the same thing as like kimbap? I don't know if it's just a different spelling when it's Americanized. I feel like a lot of people have been eating more of it. Or like at least it's more visible on social media these days. I don't know if that's a thing. I think like even Trader Joe's sells some of it. We're in Angel's Old Neighborhood. Steak a la Oscar the Grouch. It's an acquired taste. As much Foster's in Queensland as there are bloomin' onions. Oh, so you're swimming in it. Swanky's back. Did you have to wait long? I know how much you like waiting. If only they were open. Actually, wine and liquor stores usually don't sell beers. They might sell like hard seltzer or whatever, but not beers from what I've seen. Only 1 minute you were about to leave? Understandable. Jara's family vlogs is enjoying New York City. Glad you're liking it. Elliot searched up some Argentinian restaurants. 10th Avenue we could pass. The 6th Street one we could pass on Fridays, potentially. Super of this building over here, covered in scaffolding at the moment. What camera do I use? It's just an iPhone 13 Pro. I'm curious if there's going to be any significant camera upgrades this year on the iPhone. Hey, wait a second. All the scaffolding has been taken down over here. All the scaffolding is done. But I think we're still going to get a buffer probably. This place is also closing down, unfortunately. I wonder if they're going to tear down both that and that, where that Asian restaurant used to be. I can't remember the name anymore. And build something bigger. All right, we're getting close to the corner. Hopefully we don't have to wait very long on the corner. Sometimes waiting here too long. Yep, there goes the buffer. It's happening. See, you said it, and then it happened. Go. Oh, the announcement is 12th of September? Man, I want Google to officially send out some invites. I need to know when the Pixel's getting it. I was hoping it would be announced earlier this year. I'd like to get it before Comic-Con, if possible. I think the bit rate's recovering. There are a lot of cars coming up this street here. Oh, I think it's because there were like a big truck slowing down to deliver to Whole Foods. How do I say Comic-Con? 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 Comic Convention? Comic-Con. All right, sorry. I think Shandy's gonna have some alcohol in them, right? All right, Angels, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one as well. Loomis, hello. Have a good one. How would I say Comic-Con in Russian? I don't even know how to translate comic in Russian. Yeah, I don't know. Comic. Commedia is comedy. It's just pretty straightforward, but I don't know. Oh well. I'm forgetting more and more every day. I like that grapefruit beer. What is it, like the Schafferhofer or something it's called? Stefan, don't yell at me. Definitely a lot to see here, JRS, but unfortunately we're a little limited in what I show. Comics. Thanks, Ambrose. Yeah, because of the commuting, so I can only take certain paths, but it is what it is. I mean, it's no Foster's Australian for beer, though. That's the biggest one. And here's 100th Street. We've made it. Let's get across the street to my fence. First, you gotta wait for safety. There we go. One Russian comic publisher's bubble? Interesting. Almost 300 likes. We must get there for Norel to remain satisfied. Nils Feliciano, you as well. I guess the rain doesn't provide enough pressure to spray off some of the buildup of turdage. An ode. Let's see. Oh, radiant dawn with burning rays embrace me. Ignite my spirit, unlock the day's mysteries. With each breath I rise from slumber's despair to conquer challenges with fire in the air. Oh, interesting. For me, the second part of that poem appeared above the first part. Now Elliot can depart. Oh, GPT. Oh boy. Anyway, maybe I'll get more sleep tonight. Wait a second. Did I miss a membership donation? Yes, Norel did a donation, and Toilet Brush Salesman has received it. Thank you, Norel. Welcome, Toilet Brush Salesman. It's important to always make sure I say salesman at the end of toilet brush. If I just called you toilet brush, that wouldn't be right. So remind me in case I forget. CJ, we are here on 100th Street, Columbus Avenue. Anyway, it's 7:35. Yeah, let's get the show on the road. The post-stream show, that is, for me to work a little bit. Prince also has to go to work. Where's Prince Ice? A parking authority? Yeah, this car is just hanging out here. This car's from Tennessee, apparently, according to the license plate. Maybe they have different rules in Tennessee. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day we should set up a stream in front of a car that's not supposed to be parked where it is, and just stand there and wait to see how long it takes for something to happen with a car that's parked in a spot that's not supposed to be. That could be interesting. We just choose a car that's in a no standing zone and just wait. Anyway, all right, I better get started so I can get finished. You gotta start so you can finish, right? You can't just finish without starting. I think. I don't know. Could be making that up. Hey, Tamara Britton with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Tamara. Appreciate that support. Super kind of you. Very, very kind. Thank you, Tamara. Yes, so anyway, thanks everyone for coming in today. Appreciate the support. Super chat, super stickers, very generous. Thank you. PayPal, Patreon, thank you as well. YouTube members, thanks for your support. Welcome, Toilet Brush Salesman. Thanks to Ralph for the lottery as always. I hear an airplane. Subscribers, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Non-subscribers, thank you as well. If you're listening, even if you're not, I'll find you. Well, I hope YouTube finds you and suggests you to us, or the other way around, suggests us to you. We got to hit that algorithm lottery. That's what we're missing. The algorithm lottery. Humidity's dropped. Is it going to drop before the rain comes? Usually it just gets to 100% then it rains, right? I have no idea. It was supposed to rain by 8 a.m. according to Nathan Newman. And of course, big thanks to the mods. So, now that we've said all that, I hope you have a great rest of Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll see you Friday morning for our walk in the southern direction in Manhattan. Uh-oh. What, did you think I was gone forever? That's kind of funny. Oh, Nightbot. Until Friday. Bye!